Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Makes it past the marker. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Sellers. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Complete. Makes the catch, and he's free. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to Washington. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing, Sellers. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Washington. And they're able to make the tackle.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one splits the upright. First play of the period, 1st down here. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Now the Longhorns will call the 1st of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to Washington. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
They'll go with Washington. Might have a chance. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Tigers are marching down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They go play action with Sellers. Looking left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Find some fresh air.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's Sellers to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Still running at the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Stepping to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Auburn lines up quickly. Sellers. Looking for the end zone. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And they'll try a field goal to try to surge on top before the break. He slides that just inside. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Throwing, Sellers. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Washington. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On 1st down, it's Bryson Washington again. Makes him talk to the hand. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The officials have stopped the clock as there is an injured Auburn Tiger on the field. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick completion to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Needing a conversion, Auburn comes to the line on 4th. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. He threw it away on. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Here's Sellers to throw.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I'll tell you what, quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or they're throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up.
I'm not sure he made it out in the end. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sellers lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but... Back to throw, it's Sellers. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Throwing, Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Sellers on the play action. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Auburn! Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
That pass is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Sellers. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Quarterback making checks. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Takes it to the house. They are down by one, and the clock strikes zero.
What an unbelievable play. No time on the clock. Score. Now this place is going bananas in this decision time. I could go for two here. Go for the win at home, crowd behind me, or kick the PAT and go into overtime.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Sellers shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Play fake, Sellers. Unloads it left. Right on target this time. He got it in. And walk-off touchdown in overtime. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they make big plays.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sellers through the noise. Fakes the grab. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to Washington. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Sellers. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found... This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And the defense jumps on it. The offense changing the play. They go play action with Sellers. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sellers fires to the tight end. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Off the play fake. Under fire. Gets away. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the right. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sellers on the play action. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Throwing, Sellers. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Puts it out of the air. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To throw, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Here's Sellers to throw. Pocket breaking down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Finds some time. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd down, here's Washington. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 7 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to touchback. So here comes the Auburn offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made it happen. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On 1st down, it's Bryson Washington again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming down.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll drag him down. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Sellers. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's caught downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's going to run it. Oh, what a move. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Zings it complete to the right. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. The Tigers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll run it with Bryson Washington. And he rolls into the house. So 1st down will open up the final period. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Handoff, Washington running left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. There's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the 1st down in a pretty close ball game.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They'll run it with Bryson Washington. Great job by this defense rising out, forcing a 4th down, and remember, a field goal does tie the game. A huge pressurized kick coming right now. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah,
and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and they've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating.